What you're saying right now just sounds like full of so I don't buy that. I'm kind of annoyed and kind of done with this. So I'm just gonna go because
you're leaving.
Yeah, I cannot hear this anymore. Like,
you know what? I'm jealous.
God, you're just a peasant.
90-day fiancé, 90 days.
Hello, I'm Wilko and welcome to Rehashed. We're back with another 90-day fiancé disaster. It's season 11 and we're up to episode 7.
How come they're like successfully of the same age?
Have you guys talked anymore about a prenup?
You're not a Ken. And she's not a Barbie.
And just as he was warned, Sarper is being kicked out of the house because Shekinah is working. Now, when I say warned, he was told, like, when he landed. Once they got to the house, then she was open and honest and transparent with him. But before that, she was like, you know, I didn't want to overload you with all the information that you need to make this huge life decision.
My client is almost here. I need you to exit the building. Don't have that look, babe.
I have a permission to go around neighborhoods. Part-time homeless. He's on the streets.
Listen, the guy grows on you. As you would remember, Sarper is only allowed to sort of get to know the neighborhood. He's not allowed to go too far because if he goes too far, then maybe he'll accidentally trip and penetrate another woman. And that is a huge no-no for Shekinah because, you know, she's trying to build trust. You would have thought that she would have built that trust before she invited a guy to America to marry her. But anyway.
They can tempt me. They cannot. I mean, even if they all open their boobs, I won't be tempted. I just look and go.
It's not tempting at all. He just looks and then he goes. I'm confused. I don't know if you're meant to look either. I don't know if Shekinah's going to enjoy you looking at the things that you're absolutely not tempted by. Man who has a 2,500 body count. Shekinah, get your business its own space from a man who does his work at home.
I guess he had whiskey, is that what you call it? So like we technically hooked up, but like...
You can't keep kicking him out every time that you need to do work. That's insane. Especially when you didn't tell him about this setup until you got there. It's very, very gross. On the phone to his parents, Sarper basically says that if he didn't love her, he'd be out of that tiny house so fast.
Yemin ederim bak sevmesem zerre yapacağım iş değildi şu.
My brain, sometimes I think my brain is broken. Stick with me. Because for whatever reason, I feel like Sarper and Shekinah are gonna make it. I don't know. They're just so deep in it now. I think, well, why would they quit? You know what I mean? Like they're both sacrificing so much. He's sacrificing a lot more at this stage, but still, Mark and Mina are also not in a good situation. They're gonna hang with the family, even though I don't think the family wanna have them there at all.
I don't know, maybe an apology will help?
No.
No? I don't know, think about it.
Oh no, Mark, she's thought about it. I don't think she needs to think anymore, in fact. She's not even prepared to say hi to Jordan, let alone apologize to her for uninviting her to the wedding and calling her a slippery little snake. Did I just spit everywhere? I'm so sorry. Before they head to this wondrous island where his family is staying, they don't even acknowledge each other.
You would think that she wants to make a good impression and wants to be the one trying and getting to know me.
Jordan is always living this main character life, but you're not a main character in this, Jordan. You're not the main character. And I think that's the problem. You really desperately want to be noticed. Daddy, notice me. She was the type of kid that'd be like, Daddy, watch me, Daddy. And then she did something really lame and Daddy had to clap. I've just described every kid. Here's where I will agree with Jordan. Oh, controversial. Her dad needs to actually do something.
I think that it would have been really nice if he stepped in and was like, hey, Mina, Jordan, I love you both. I really want you guys to get along.
Like step in and start saying some things. It's not just up to those two to work it out. Do something, Mark.
Tell her she's mad at me. I mean, I'm mad too, but I don't want to make things. I'm just kind of over it.
Darling, she's snake.
Well, that's not going to help Mina. Stop calling her a snake, all right? She gets it. I agree. She has snake-like behavior. Someone needs to be the bigger person in this scenario. I said it in the last video. I don't think anyone's going to do that, but someone needs to do that. Otherwise, we're just going to keep going over and around in circles. Let's check in on Greg and Joan, and she's already pissed. For the basics, that he just can't even clean up after himself.
If you're done with the clothes, just fold them up, put them where they're supposed to be.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I want.
Oh, and also, he's just generally a disappointment. I think Joan's thinking she might have had some sort of like rose-colored glasses on when she met him in Uganda. And now she's in America, she's like, I don't know.
But now I think I'm going to stay here maybe like 2 years.
That's too much.
Greg doesn't have the money like to buy a house for now.
Tell him to get a job.
He doesn't take like work serious.
I think apart from his loaves of bread, I don't think Greg takes much things serious. Maybe Joan's behind. If Joan's calling her family saying this guy doesn't even have enough money to cover like rent, then there's no way that he's going to be able to pay for a wedding. Also, Greg, you can't expect to have all the things that you want without working for them. Like, I hate people like this. Do some work, like do something, said the man who makes videos in his bedroom. But I swear, sometimes they're hard to edit together.
What did Greg say about the dowry?
I haven't really talked to Greg about the dowry issue because we still have like our personal issues. I don't know how he's really going to pay for the dowry because he's not financially stable for now.
No, it's not possible because in our culture, it must be done.
It must be done. We've seen this in 90 Days Before. Dowry is a concept that I can never really get my head around, but that's the culture that you have signed yourself up for. And while she's talking to her family about how he can't pay for this dowry, which is a part of her culture, which he would know because he spent a lot of time there, he's back in his childhood bedroom playing games. I mean, come on. Hey, Ari. Everyone gets so funny when Charlie sits back there, but you never come up to sit there. So I'm glad that you come to join us for this video. Well, don't do that. I agree, Ari. Greg is blah. Back with Mark's ladies on the ferry, Jordan is trying to actually make peace, which I'm really surprised about. Oh, pointer sister.
The family weekend, I want everyone to be able to get along. I would love to spend some time in Korea. We can try to make things a little better.
Try again.
Yeah, we'll just take it like day by day and see how things go.
Okay, this is so petty. And I'm trying to be above this as a person. I'm not saying this is right. I'm going to say I'm trying to be above it. But just Jordan's face with those glasses, and I'm out. Look, I love that she's trying to broker peace. Good for her. I'm not sure why she's doing it. I always feel like there's sort of an ulterior motive and whatever. But I'm glad that she's being the bigger person because someone needed to do it. And Mina even says that it's honorable that Jordan is trying to make peace, but also she doesn't buy it. And maybe it's the sunglasses. They're just giving like, see you next Tuesday.
Don't use this word snake on Jordan. I don't like this word. You call someone a snake? I don't like that. Stop.
It's almost good.
No, say it was your fault. But let's just not say that. It's not cool.
Oh, so forceful, Mark. Is this alpha Mark? Oh, he's so dominant. Sorry, I made myself a little bit sick just doing that. Look, it is good for Mark to like stick up for someone. It's sad that he's decided that he's going to stick up for Jordan and sad that it's very late. But at least he's tried to stop the snake thing. Now, hopefully in front of his family, he'll go, hey guys, you know, if you've got any beef with Mina, you've got beef with me. So let's like stop this. I don't have huge hopes. Speaking of my hopes, when they do arrive, the family's judgment is really felt with their whole like, oh, here they come.
Oh boy. Okay.
Just bracing themselves for Mina landing. Although Mark's mum says that when they went to Paris for the christening, apparently Mina made them a family meal, even though they were really tired. And she said that she was, you know, she seemed nice and happy about it. So that's good. Christy, though, Mark's sister-in-law, has that face about her. You know that Jordan face that I was talking about? Yeah, Christy's got that too.
I didn't have the best impression when I met Mina in Paris. The first night was okay. She cooked for us. We were in a small place, so she had to be around us. We just never felt welcome. We never felt like she wanted us there.
Okay. You can see what I'm talking about with the face, right? She might be lovely. I don't know, but her face is telling me otherwise. I think Christy is also locking her true feelings down just a little bit for the camera. Something tells me that like her and Jordan, they think alike and they probably really get on. And also, especially when they have a common enemy in Mina. Mark's brother also, though, is not reliving great memories from the Paris trip.
It bothered me that night at the party when she was 3 or 4 hours late.
So it seems like the whole family's very much against this. It all comes back to Mina being 4 hours late. And being 4 hours late to anything is disrespectful and made worse by the fact that it was just for glam. But I feel like these people are like refusing to move past this and trying to make it work. Mina is really up against it. Like, I don't know. Apart from Nana, I don't think she's really going to break anyone. When I say break, I mean break through. She physically might break someone. Juan and Jessica are waking up after the big blow up over the emotional cheating that she failed to tell. She omitted some details, even though he physically cheated, but she emotionally cheated. The shirt that Jessica is wearing today, I guess, is like the inspiration for Juan today. It just says forget on it. Forget. And if the shirt doesn't work, then they're all dressing up in matching pajamas. So Kardashians, eat your heart out. They also go on a long walk and they get to a better place where they're like, I guess we're both really lonely and I guess we're hopefully just gonna like move past this. He says he wants to be there, so I guess we just have to take his word for it, even though I think Juan is regretting a lot of decisions.
Do you want this? Do you want all of this?
I mean, I do really want all of this. I do.
Are you comfortable back there, Bobby? We can barely see you in the dark. Well, Sean and Aaliyah have 88 days until the visa runs out. The night before, they had a friend catch up and Sean kept using her dead name, which is not landing well. And Sean is in full sugar daddy mode because picking some clothes for her and she is pissed.
Still irritated about last night?
Yes. You are always saying like the dead name. It's not something that I want like to continue bringing to all the conversation that we have.
Angela knows about my relationship with Douglas.
I don't need to use the name.
So what do you want people to say?
Don't use the name. We can talk about
talking to nothing and then nothing says to me, and when I meant nothing, nothing meant nothing.
Like I can see both sides here. Like she doesn't want to have that name follow her around because it's who she was. So you got to respect that. But also she needs to understand that that's the person that he fell in love with and the person that it still has, like, you're still that person, like parts of you at least. Not everything about you has changed. And I know that Sean needs to come at it with not such a like a tacky tone with like, so I say nothing and then I just say nothing's this, but maybe say, what else can I use? Because that's the only way I can describe the person that I fell in love with. And here we are again. These people are not made for each other. Sean says that these are memories from the life that he cherishes, but now they're gone and he feels like he can't relive them at all, even with the person those memories were created with. It's so confusing. Shall we move on? Greg has a chicken coop. Well, I guess his mum does, but maybe it's kind of his. And even though they are laying a gold mine worth of eggs, especially in this climate, eggs are very expensive worldwide, Joan has other ideas for the chickens.
They give us some of the most delicious eggs I've ever eaten in my life.
So when can we eat one?
What? Have an egg.
When can we eat one? Like, you kind of like, we have chickens like maybe like for 6 months, then after we eat them.
You want me to kill one of my chickens?
Yes, why not? On Sunday we are eating the black one, like maybe Beatrice. On Wednesday we're having this one.
Henrietta?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And then like when you do the chicken slow, Joan, look Greg's mother in the eye just to let her know that there's a new queen bee in this house. See the chicken, you're next. Unless you get out of the house so me and Greg can do that funny business and I'm going to shut the door. I also love that Greg's mum goes to work, but he does not. She's working for a rideshare, which he told her to do. Yeah, she's out there working Uber, but he's still doing fuck all. In fact, Mum actually thinks that having Joan there is a good thing.
It's better than I thought it would be. A lot more. He's in the morning, he'll be singing, bop, 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 bop.
And it's probably because, like, he's got two mums now. I don't think Joan wanted to be a mum, but Greg wanted that. But Mum being out there giving 5-star rides, that could. Anyway, that can only mean one thing. More egg fertilization for Greg and Joan. Nah, but seriously, she shouldn't procreate with this guy.
Are you in a rush?
So when it comes to intimacy and making love, and I don't want things to feel like they are scheduled. You know, like, oh, Mom's going to be working from 3 to 2 or something. Oh, let's go.
Oh, an hour.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've got robes on.
Pressure, don't make me wet.
I already did.
She looks straight at the camera like, Diddy, Joan. Joan, bring it in. Is Greg really ticking all your boxes? I don't know. I don't understand. You seem accomplished, and he's kind of funny and affable, but I still don't understand why you're with him. Joan is sadly not satisfied. Well, maybe she is with the sex, I'm not sure, I haven't asked her, but she's certainly not satisfied with Greg's shit and the living situation that they're in.
You gotta get a real job, you know?
I feel like if you don't get a job, I want to go back to Uganda.
What'd you just say?
Oh, he cannot believe it. Oh, shit. Oh, God. And now we have to go to an ad break. Coming up.
We've done more than just kissing back then.
Oh, look at his creepy little face. And now, over with Sarper and Shekinah. Well, she's outing him for his beauty regime.
What are you doing, babe? What are you doing? Where did you get this? This is mine. Literally, your little hairs stick to everything. Sweetie, don't be so grumpy. And he has been using all my stuff.
Getting old, babe. I have to conceal my
he uses the wrong products in the wrong places, playing with girl stuff.
I don't like you to talk
I
about
love
it.
I don't actually use it. Actually, when I first started the channel, he used to put this stuff on my face and I just look like a white ghost. I just thought you had to. And then I realized no. So now this is no makeup, guys. I should actually draw my beard on. Are you right there, Ari? Are you done? Okay. Now he has to look good because there is a meet with her friends and she really wants it to go well. We also find out that one of them still has feelings for her, kind of an ex-ish, like a situationship that she was with. Well, that's so messy because they're still friends. But you can't really keep a friend around with you who's still in love with you. That will never end well. Or does she like that this guy is still like pining for her? Yeah, I think that's why she keeps him around. At the catch-up, Dan, the Frenchman, who is her other almost lover, hugs Sarper first, which is a huge power move, and I love it. She also keeps saying, if we get married.
And then if we get married, he stays.
So are you getting married?
Which is not going to make your friends feel good about the situation. Like, either commit or don't commit. Don't make it seem like it's all still so up in the air. Sarper reckons that Dan, the Frenchman, is trying to step on him in the conversation and sending vibes that only a non-American would pick up on. And I'm not American. You know what? I'm actually picking up on the vibes.
Have you ever met with any boyfriends of China?
Oh, yeah. They were all losers, like, honestly. Like, I mean, beside me, but they were all, they were all losers.
Did you date with her?
We went on dates, but we weren't dating. Do you know the difference?
Like, we weren't in a relationship.
You know, in France, when you meet a girl, you go on a date with her, and then if you kiss her and then you start to see her, then she becomes your girlfriend right away.
Kiss her?
Yeah.
Dan!
I know. No. I'm just explaining the French way.
Okay,
here.
but you know that doesn't work in LA.
I'm just explaining that this was the French way. Like, we kiss and that means that we're together now and married and we will never be separated. Dan, bring it back a little bit, baby doll. Sarper's face is suggesting to me that he's going to reject anything French from now on. You know, like he'll probably even question French kissing. Like, I think he'll push on through with that, but I don't think he'll look at French fries anymore. This guy is 100% still in love with Shekinah. Like the way that he's trying to assert his dominance, it's just so gross.
We went on dates and yeah, some interesting stuff happened. I mean, we've done more than just kissing back then.
Look at his creepy little face. So you went out and you banged a few times. You don't own this woman. I don't know what the French rules are. Just because you kissed her once, you're not with her forever. What is going on in your brain? If this is real, it's super Ricky.
I didn't believe in your relationship. I think you were like just her and playing with her and just like, you know, sleeping with other girls in Turkey while she was here in the US. Still think that I would be a better, you know, a better guy to be with.
Okay, this guy's just awful. How can you keep him around as a friend when he just carries on like this? Also, why are the other friends not stepping in? Shut up. Tell the little Frenchman to shut up. If you were the better guy for her, then she would be with you. Bring it in, because I can't say this loud, because it might be inappropriate. Just so bring it in. So, the French guy, Dan, does anyone else get like One Pump Wonder vibes from him? Like you start kissing and then like you hug a little bit too tight and then he goes, Anyone else? No, I've thought about this too much. Okay, I'll stop.
And was that good for you?
Also, can you get your little tongue back in your filthy little mouth and fluff off? Let's just pause there for a second because I feel a little bit ill and we need to check in with Sean and Aaliyah. Now, this is some good clarity for me because he says that he's drawn to her inner light and then that's why that he wants to be with her even though that he's not into women. So at least that kind of gives us some sort of idea as to like why he is sticking with this whole thing. And actually, really cutely, he's made this new adventure book for her like she made for him when they were first starting out dating. And it's really nice. And even though that this is lovely, I still think that there are too many things that just don't mesh. He wants the company of men, and I get that. She also wants monogamy, so I don't know how he's going to get the company of men and also get this person that he does love deeply, but sexually they just don't work. Back with Greg and Joan, she's clarifying that when she met some of his friends, it really made her see that if you actually try as a human in America, you could be in a better place, especially someone like Greg. Like Greg, if he actually tried, he could be further along in life, but he has not tried.
The job you denied just before I came, in my head I'm like, he knew I was coming, so he didn't prepare like maybe to get a job. So
I should have took that job, I know.
Sometimes you don't take life serious.
I take it serious.
You joke a lot, you joke too much.
Who you fell in love with? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I know I'm taking this very serious. I mean, every day I'm on the state website, I'm looking at jobs. You act like I'm sitting on my ass every day. I have told you that. I've kept telling you that. If I had a regular 9-to-5 job, I wouldn't have been able to have the freedom to go and visit her to Uganda as much as I could. I think I should be given a little bit of credit here.
What a lot of shit. You could also have a solid part-time job or find work that's more flexible so you could take more leave. Greg is just full of excuses. And his mum just sort of lets it slide, but you're not with your mum. You're with someone who is going to be your wife. I'm still not sure why. Now, the family chat comes up again with the whole dowry, and it is a part of her culture to have this paid.
And you know about the bride price, the dowry, I had told you about it. Yeah, it's 15 cows.
How much is a cow?
Like $200.
$3,000 almost. Realistically, though, how does somebody afford 15 cows? I mean,
people do afford it. It's just you who can't afford. So it's not like people can't afford it. It's just you.
I mean, is it fair that all of this is on me? I still have a whole wedding to afford. You know what I mean? I have wedding dresses to get for you. Besides all that, you knew who I was before you moved here. Should we get married? I mean, like, you know, what if the job doesn't come through? The fact that she wants to get up and just leave, that's really, it's like a knife in the heart, straight up.
Are you on another planet? You've spent time there. You know her culture. This cannot be a surprise. Some of this is on Joan. Like, she clearly should have known how lazy this guy is, but he keeps carrying on with it like, oh, it's all on me. Yeah, you brought someone here. A lot of this will be on you, big boy. Grow the fluff up. I'm done. A little bit in that, though. Like, Joan is really laying down the law. Like, I don't know if she wants to. I don't know if she wants to be this person, but she's decided that she has to really, like, speak her mind strongly. Otherwise, Greg's just not going to get it. Speaking of not getting it, Mark and Mina, they're doing the family catch-up. And why are we all just, like, sitting around on the front stairs? Like, is this the best location in the house and property to hang out? Anyway, to make this more weird and more uncomfortable.
Have you guys talked anymore about a prenup? If you guys are going to do that before the wedding?
Oh,
Yeah, I think we're going to do that.
You don't sound so sure.
Well, it's kind of a weird time to bring it up.
Maybe not, and then she's got you nailed.
You think I come just for your money, Mark? You too? I'm married for you. I don't marry for your money.
The prenup is just about stuff that I had before we met.
I finished this conversation. I'm so sorry, I'm gone. Decide. I need a 1 minute for me.
What a shitty thing to do. Tell your daughter that this was not the time to bring that shit up. It's so disrespectful to someone that you're meant to be building a life with. She thinks that this is fine. How is anyone in this family meant to be having a good time when this keeps getting brought up? Also, it's not everybody's business. Jordan is awful. I get wanting to protect your dad, but you bringing this up at this moment was just to be hurtful. It's not about protecting your dad. You did that in front of everybody to be hurtful. And the rest of his family just think that this is okay. Well, that's all just bully bullshit. Oh, okay. All right. Let's finish off this episode strong with an awful French guy who just cannot keep that tongue in his little mouth.
I still think that I would be a better guy to be with.
She doesn't want
I think I was a better man that she can be with instead of going back to Turkey. I'm sorry, Sarper, but just how it is.
You are not her type.
There's some little backhanded stabs going on, and I think it needs to stop because clearly we're together. That's not going to change.
If you think otherwise, we would have a problem.
You better not want to have problems with me, for sure.
Really?
I would bounce him and throw him up.
I don't want you to break her heart. That's the thing.
Well, you backed down from that quickly, didn't you? You don't want to have problems with me. What are you gonna do? This guy is ridiculous. Like, who in their right mind, who you would consider a friend? I'm just trying to think of the situation. Like, if I brought my new partner to meet all my friends and someone was there and they were like, actually, I think I'm better for you than them. In what world does this happen?
I don't want you to continue collecting your Barbies in your closet. You're not a Ken. And she's not a Barbie.
She is my Barbie.
No, you can't consider her as your Barbie. I'm sorry.
But
she's not a thing. She's your girlfriend. She might become your wife. She's your fiancé. I just want you to really take care of her because she means a lot to me.
I die for her. I kill for her. So that's how I care for her. You have no authority to give any direction, to protect her, to say anything to her.
And just hear it really carefully, Frenchman. Like he said, I would die for her and I would kill for her. And I think on the kill list, it might be you. I can't tell if this is real because he's kind of smiling through the whole thing. Well, smirking more than smiling. And is that just because he's a little CUNT or because he's nervous when he's trying to big man himself? You're in love with her. Cool. We get it. Great story. But you don't get to be friends with someone if you can't let go. Like, that's just not, you can't be still in love with her and just pining for her the entire time, trying to ruin her new relationship.
I mean, I'm her friend.
I don't know if you have feelings to her, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my own problem, but I don't want you to break her
If it's
heart.
your problem, it becomes my problem
No,
too. Yeah,
no.
I mean,
I can feel whatever I want, but I'm not in between
Yeah.
you. You do whatever you
You
want.
were trying to get
You
it.
cannot control my feelings.
I just want to ignore him, but I'm hearing what he's saying.
And if I was in your shoes and I come here for her, I would say to her friend, in 90 days, we're going to get married. I know exactly what I want. That's what you should say.
He's not the one saying that he doesn't want to get married. She's the one saying, if we get married. What a poisonous little frog you are. Terrible. You are not giving French people a good name. You're sitting there with this whole, like, if I was her man speech, but you're not her man. Like, you had the chance and you didn't live up. You didn't step up to the plate. I'm not sure in what way, but she wasn't satisfied. So she moved on and she really looked further afield.
When she brought him out here, she's committed to him.
For me, Sarper, I'm sorry, but all of what you're saying right now just sounds like full of so I don't buy that. I'm kind of annoyed and kind of done with this. So I'm just gonna go because
You're leaving?
Yeah, I cannot hear this anymore. Like,
You know
it's
what? I'm jealous.
Look, no, I'm not jealous, but
Yes.
like,
no,
seriously,
it's
I'm
not.
done with that. You don't deserve that. I'm sorry. Like, what is that? I'm done with that.
Who is this guy?
I think Sarper is not real, and that's my gut instinct. Let's see how that's gonna play. For now, I consider Sarper as a prince, and I stay the king, unless he shows me the contrary.
Oh, God, you're just a peasant. You're not allowed in the kingdom. Nobody wants you here. Go away, Frenchman. With bad representation of French people already on this channel this year. You know what? It has to really fall down to Shekinah. Like, she should not have anyone that toxic, like, in her friendship group trying to ruin her relationship. And that's it for another episode. Hey, thank you so much for making this far. If you have, I need you to prove it to me. I just want you to put, like, a little frog emoji just in the comments at the bottom to let me know that you're part of the All the Way Club, because you and I go all the way. If you can support the channel, it really would help, especially with series that don't really get a lot of traction like this one. If you like it and you want me to keep going, you can donate at rehashed.com.au/donate. Also, just with a little love heart below that says thanks, and I will see you in another video tomorrow.